Imagine this. You are home alone at night. The house is quiet. You feel safe. Then you look out your window. A face stares back at you. A face that should not be there. This is not a movie. This is not a nightmare. This really happened to a woman named Lisa in 2017. What she discovered about the man in the window will haunt you. Welcome to Silence Nights. Here the scariest stories are real. Let us begin. Lisa was 28 years old. She was a single mom. She lived in a small house in Ohio with her 4-year-old son, Tommy. The neighborhood was quiet, too quiet sometimes. Lisa liked it that way, felt safe. That changed on October 12, 2017. It was 10 p.m. Tommy was asleep in his room. Lisa sat in the living room. She scrolled through her phone. The curtains stayed open. She enjoyed the stars. Then she saw a shadow outside her window. She thought it was a tree branch. The wind could move it, but the shadow moved on its own. It was a person. Lisa froze. Her heart beat fast. She looked closer. A man's face pressed against the glass. He did not move. He stared at her. His eyes were wide. They did not blink. His skin looked pale, almost gray. His mouth showed a creepy half-smile. Something about him felt wrong. She dropped her phone. She ran to Tommy's room. He was fine, still asleep. She returned to the living room. The man was gone. Lisa grabbed a kitchen knife. She locked all the doors. She called the police. They arrived 20 minutes later. They searched the yard. They found nothing. No footprints. No signs of anyone. The cops said it was likely a prank. They told her to close the curtains. Lisa did not sleep that night. The next day, she tried to forget. Maybe it was a random creep. She bought new locks. She set up a cheap security camera outside. That night, it happened again. She lay in bed. A faint tapping came from her window. Tap, tap, tap. Slow and steady. She did not want to look. She had to. She pulled the curtain back an inch. The man stood there. Same pale face. Same creepy smile. This time, he was closer. His nose almost touched the glass. Lisa screamed. She fell back. She called the police again. They came. He was gone. The security camera showed only static. Something blocked the signal. The cops took her seriously now. They had no leads. No one in the neighborhood saw this man. Weeks passed. The man kept returning. Not every night. Just enough to scare Lisa. Sometimes she heard tapping. Other times she saw him at different windows. Tommy's room, the kitchen, the bathroom. One night she thought he stood inside. At the end of the hallway, she turned on the light. He vanished. Tommy changed too. He woke up crying. He said the gray man watched him sleep. Lisa felt desperate. She could not move. She had no money. The police could not help. She searched online. She found an old news article. It was from 1985. Talked about Robert Klein. Robert lived in her house long ago. He was quiet. He stayed alone. Then he lost control. He attacked his wife and daughter with a hammer. He ran away. The police never caught him. The article had a photo. It was blurry. Lisa felt cold. The man in the picture matched the one at her window. Pale skin, white eyes, that half smile. She showed the police. They did not believe her. Robert would be old now. In his 70s. This man looked younger. They saw no proof. Lisa knew it was him. She felt it. The last night was the worst. November 20th. Cold and foggy. Lisa woke to Tommy screaming. She ran to his room. He sat up in bed. He pointed at the window. The man stood there. He did not just stare. He pressed his hands on the glass. He smeared something dark and wet. Lisa grabbed Tommy. She ran to the living room. She dialed 911. A loud crash came from the back door. He was inside. Lisa hid with Tommy in a closet. She held him tight. She whispered to stay quiet. Footsteps moved through the house. Slow, heavy. They stopped outside the closet. The doorknob shook. Then silence. It lasted forever. Sirens came. The police rushed in. They searched. They found no one. The back door was broken. Wet, muddy handprints covered Tommy's window. The police took Lisa's story. They promised to watch the area. Lisa had enough. She packed the next day. She left most things behind. She moved away. A week later, a neighbor dug in Lisa's old yard. They found a rusted hammer. It was half buried. The police tested it. They found old blood, too old to trace. Lisa never returned. What do you think? Was it Robert Klein or something darker? Tell me in the comments. Did this story scare you? Hit the like button. Subscribe to Silence Nights for more true horror tales. Share this with a friend who loves fear. I will see you in the next video. Stay spooky.